hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
I'm not entertaining, so time come to y'all with another video. We're doing a little bit Hollywood Hot Topics. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. So it looks as if JT, you guys, has took both diss tracks off of all platforms, well, iTunes at least. And a lot of people are speculating the reason as to why. I really feel as if, well, before I get started, first of all, you guys won. Y'all happy? Yay! You bastards. You haters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won. Y'all won. Congratulations. You got what you wanted. Okay. I feel like this was probably taken off of the platform for multiple reasons. I think one of the reasons probably is being Stefan. He was implied in those tracks with heavy allegations speaking about what he does in his bedroom. And I feel as if there was probably something sent or something done behind the scenes that may have affected the track being able to be on platforms and her being able to financially gain from it. At the end of the day, Stefan is not in this rap beef, but Uzi's not in this rap beef either. So the same thing could be done on Uzi's end if we're going to be honest. So I feel like that's something that probably has something to do with it. Another reason why is I feel like as if the leak kind of ruined the dropping of this. I think the leak messed up us having to actually enjoy the track because we listened to a unfinished, unmixed, unmastered version of it. Plus, the beat once again was trash, hot garbage. Pixabay, SoundCloud. So the lyrics to me did not go with the beat because it was such a generic beat, and with the stuff that she was saying in the track and the beat that it was placed with was so tragic. So I think all of that encompassed together is why it was removed off the platform. She's probably planning on putting it back on the platform just so that way she can still have on record that she did respond. Because at the end of the day, in a rap beef, you never want to let that other person still have that last word and you not responding back to stuff that's said to you. Disses, all of that stuff. You want to have that on record that, hey, I clapped back. I said something back. Regardless or not, I still feel like she takes a W. Whether you like JT's diss or not, some people felt it was trash, some people didn't. She still took a W with responding back. I just feel like the way that she went about it through social media wasn't the best because she spoke too soon. I feel like had she just dropped the track without even saying what date that it's coming, it's like people were almost waiting to hate. People were always almost waiting to say some shit that's negative. So it's like this diss track, both of them should have been dropped without an announcement. I think that would have prevented the leak in itself. So that's just how I feel about it. At the end of the day, I still like her as an artist. Y'all be mad at me that I do. I don't give a fuck because it is. Okay. Now, it looks as if Quincy is under some scrutiny because he snatched a lady's meta glasses off of her face while exiting the courthouse. All right. First of all, I didn't even know how meta glasses look. So it's like meta glasses was something that's on her face. Let me tell y'all some tea real quick. Y'all remember when I got that audio of the reunion? Some people thought that it was due to like meta glasses because that was what a lot of people were saying to me, like, oh, how did you get the audio of the reunion? It wasn't it wasn't meta glasses, it was the Apple Watch. So that was how I was able to pick up the audio and listen to it and all that. So just to give y'all a little tidbit, okay? So they were very upset, this lady and her mother, because they felt as if the way that he acted was very aggressive, snatching off her face like that.
Brown notices my mom's glasses and snatches them off of her face, like just mid-stride. He stops walking into the courthouse and snatches them. And then try to break my glasses.
Oh.
Why not just tell the security guard that I'm recording or whatever? That would have been better. Why would you just come and snatch that? Yeah. Why would you just come snatch it off my face like that? I mean, that's wrong. What would y'all would have did? Tell me in the comments, what would y'all do in this situation if it was y'all? Because to me, that I just think it's messed up. And I have some footage. I have the footage of him walking up towards me, and then I have a still shot of him when.
I I feel like he dead ass wrong. And if both of them had jumped him, they wouldn't have been wrong. Why the fuck are you mad that people are recording you in a public courthouse where you're a public figure? That makes no sense. You're not just in the comfort of your own home and somebody's bothering you trying to be, a peeping Tom. You in a public place in a public court case. That in itself, that's why yesterday I dropped that Diddy video. And when I was reading some of the things the kids were saying, him and also Christians, when I kind of side-eyed it, because it's like you become what, and this is not all the time. This is not all the time. Although Diddy's not his biological father, he was around him for a long period of time, right? You kind of become what kind of raised you sometimes. So in this situation, when I was reading the letters, I'm just like, especially when Christian said, he taught me how to raise women correctly. I'm just like, yeah, you ever read that? Not raise, but treat women correctly. I was like, I don't know if I believe that. You know what I'm saying? So this is another instance where it's like, come on. And not even that, too. You may not want to do something like this when you're who you claim your father, because he says that's my father, even though that's not his biological father, he says that's his father, has been accused of doing many of things, including physical. We've seen it on camera as well. You might not want to do stuff like that. That doesn't help anything out. I don't know why he would do something like that. I just don't get it. And how the hell did he spot them glasses? Because, bitch, if somebody was recording me with them meta glasses, I wouldn't be able to tell unless they literally on their face like this. Like, you feel me, moving with it? I'm not going to be able to tell. I'm going to just be like, oh, they just got glasses on.
He had my glasses in his hand, and it captured a picture of him with it in his hand.
Oh.
So tell me what y'all would have done. I'm going to attach the video at the end. So, I mean, he done messed up my whole time. Like, that's what people are here for. They hear the video them and to see Diddy and to see, to see what's going on. And for you to do that, man, that just really done broke my spirit.
Whole lot.
Yeah.
What she got?
Put your phone up.
So as you see, he pointed out and said, hey, he's filming, which I saw. If you look at the corner, you see a couple other people sort of looking upon too and trying to record. So it's as if like, I don't get the point of it. Them having footage of you exiting or entering the courthouse, whatever they were doing at that point in time, that doesn't affect anything. You're not at the comfort of your own home at the end of the day. And not even that, it's not as if she was being aggressive. It'd be one thing if she was just trying to get in your face with a phone or something like that. She's just literally standing there. The thing is, he's lucky that lady was there with a daughter and not a son, because the son may have hit your bitch ass. And then you would have ended up behind bars with the diddler. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have wanted that. Now, it looks as if Porsha, you guys, has revealed some things, okay, about who she's dealing with at the moment. And y'all, it may be a woman.
Okay? And he is nice and she is nice.
You both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about my therapist the other day was, I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissists. And guess what narcissists do? They love on you. They do everything. They look perfect. They mirror you. And these people are not. They're challenging me. They're asking me questions. They're not letting me walk over there.
First of all, Porsha, I thought you did that sermon about the homosexuality of it all. Okay, you was I remember that vividly. Okay, how does Miss Diane feel about this? I don't think she's gonna be too happy, Porsha. You know what I'm saying? We need to know how Miss Diane feels about this, because I don't know if she's gonna be ready for you to be dating this thing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about all that.
They aren't just doing whatever they need to do to get into the relationship. And so I'm not feeling safe enough to open up yet. And so what I have to do is realize if you want something different, you have to also be different. I have to soften up a bit. I have to not expect a whole lot of elaborate things and overwhelming. I have to expect someone to call me out from time to time. So the people who
Now, when it comes to this, I actually feel happy for her. And the reason why is because with her saying that, that's very smart. This is why therapy, you guys, is very important. I'm always been a big advocate of that. Like, for her to acknowledge something like that, that's one of the smartest things I've heard Porsha say in the past decade. I mean, my God, she knows the fact that she was being love bombed. She knows the fact that Simon was trying to basically win her over by just giving her and telling her sweet nothings, and she's acknowledging that, and she's realizing that she got to put an effort in just as much as the nigga or bitch do. Like, that's amazing. Okay, like that's really, really good. And this is what therapy will do to you. I'm just still surprised that it's a woman. But once again, this shows you that Candy was not lying. So why she talking about, oh, she told Candy that one season talking about, I never wanted to eat your rotten pussy and all that. Like, you clearly did. Because you either letting a girl, eat yours or eating theirs. So Candy was telling the truth the whole time, which I remember always, reiterating on here. Okay? And you're full of lies back then. So this just all proves it to be true. But I am happy for her though, because once again, like you ate that. You ate that. Okay. And also it looks as if this whole David situation, which by the way, y'all, if y'all not subscribed to my channel, Pop Culture Pierre, please do. Because we are going to do a whole breakdown. Like, y'all gotta understand, I've been filming this video for like days. Okay, like days. I'd be having to put the same clothes on, but like days. Okay, days. Because this case is just so much to unpack because it just goes on and on. It's just as much as you thought you knew something, something else comes out. But for now, they are not looking at him as a suspect for the time being. He has now hired a high level attorney, you guys, which to me kind of shows that he's worried. Because for you to hire somebody of that status is like, that shows you think something may happen. Now, this attorney, you guys, is Harvey Weinstein's attorney. He's also represented a whole lot of high-level attorneys as well, which is a smart move. Regardless, you're being accused of murder, so I would do the same as well. Not being accused yet, allegedly, but soon to be. So the best attorney possible is what he's going to be needed. But the fact that they're still not 100% looking at him as a suspect, that nigga got a mean witch doctor. You can't tell me nothing different. Cause my God, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's been like damn near a month, and we've been seeing this little girl plastered on the internet. I know, of course, it takes time. I'm a big watcher of ID channel. Sometimes it takes months to years to solve cases like this, but it's like all the signs are pointing to him, and it's as if like something is diverting the attention away. Like, for example, them releasing that video of her cussing the neighbors out, and the neighbors and her going back and forth talking about, you not black. She like, what you mean I'm not black? What you mean? And her accent and stuff. Who's to say the neighbors didn't do it? That's another wedge thrown in there, because then we got to look at the neighbors, because it's like, you feel me? Like, that was a heated argument, and they were basically saying, well, we'll show you. We're going to shut you up. So who knows if somebody unalived one of the neighbors did it allegedly and put it in his car to frame him. But how the heck would they get in the car without him opening it? So it's like, it's a lot of things that like, it just looks crazy, but it still points more so to him. But then again, it's like they're not focused on him. It's weird. It's a completely weird. So please, you guys, please check out Pop Culture PR, because we're going to do a whole breakdown of this timeline wise, because it's a lot to be said about this case. They said while the details regarding her death and her cause of death remains unknown, and that's another thing too, is that they're not able to determine the cause of death because of the decomposing of her body. But they said David has been linked to Celeste in many ways, from their matching tattoos to being at concerts and live streams together to the song he made about her surfacing online. Police have also conducted extensive searches on multiple homes he's been tied to, and even sees a Mac computer to look for evidence. If you recall, authorities issued a warrant for David's security guard, claiming that they believe he may have additional information regarding Celeste's passing. Also, his manager came out recently and basically said he knew nothing of the story. I said, I know that's right. That would have been me, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. Basically, the manager came out and basically said that he had no knowledge of his personal life in regards to who he dealt with. He never knew in detail about this relationship and or friendship, whatever you want to call it. So he is separating himself completely as well. Now, the home that they did do the search in, he has now moved out of the home, the LA home, and he's no longer going to be living there as well. They even had pictures of a moving company basically taking all of his things out of the residence as well. So it's going to be interesting how this turns out. If there is a trial, I look you want to fly out to go. I'm not gonna lie, because to me, I find this so eerie because it's so tied to the music industry, and we always hear about these sacrifices that have to get made for you to hit a peak level of fame. So stuff like this really interests me. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about all this, and we're all babies.